So since the beginning of the generation, basically, we've been seeing a lot of Xbox fanboys cry media biased against Xbox, against Microsoft and stuff like that. And at least for me, it always sounded like conspiratorial bullshit, like this really doesn't exist, and if it does, it's not really a huge issue. But ever since the Scorpio specs were revealed by Digital Foundry, I've been seeing a lot more cries about media bias, and people have been showing screenshots here and there of things people have said in the media, and maybe there is some validity to the claim that the media is biased against the Xbox, and they just love the PlayStation 4. Maybe there is, okay? But my question, the thing I think I want to ask here is, why do you care? Why? Why is it an issue for you that the people in the games press like the PlayStation 4 more than the Xbox One? Why are you so concerned? Especially when you consider the fact that last generation, the media bias and the game development community shat on the PS3. They destroyed it, okay? The Xbox 360 was the media darling for the majority of the generation. Even when the PS3 was coming out with exclusives after exclusives, like The Last of Us and all the Uncharted games and Beyond Two Souls, even when the PlayStation 3 had all these amazing exclusives, it was still being shat on by the gaming media. And the Xbox 360, it could do no wrong. It was everybody's favorite console. And when Gabe Newell said that the PlayStation 3 was a piece of shit, I'm not quoting him verbatim, but you know, he basically took a steaming dump on the PS3. No one in the Xbox community batted an eye, and I'm gonna throw myself in there. I didn't care when he said that. I paid no attention to it because I never had a PS3, and back in those days, in the early days of me owning an Xbox 360, I hated the PS3 for some illogical reason. I thought it was awful. It was $600. It had no games. I was an irrational fanboy back in those days, but since then, I've corrected my behavior. Okay? So none of you guys batted an eye when the PS3 was being destroyed, but now that the shoe's on the other foot and it's happening to the Xbox, y'all care right now? Like, this matters to you now? Bullshit. You guys are a bunch of fucking hypocrites, and you're not real gamers because instead of playing your games and enjoying the system that you claim to prefer, you're worrying about the media. And you know what? It's really sad. You know, I've been sitting here playing my Xbox One happily, playing or revisiting old games like the Mass Effect trilogy, playing through Zombie Army trilogy right now, and gonna play through Rise. I'm gonna enjoy that, and then soon Mass Effect Andromeda, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'm sitting here playing all these games, and I'm enjoying the experience I have on my Xbox, while y'all are crying about fucking media bias. If you're an actual gamer, you don't have time to worry about this shit. It shouldn't matter to you. It does nothing to you. And here's another thing I want to bring up. You know, recently there have been screenshots from people like Jason Schreier and other people in the games press, and they've been criticized for saying that objectivity is a silly thing, and people have been calling them out for it. And here's the thing about that. This is gaming news. These people are games writers, okay? Objectivity doesn't really matter in the games press. This isn't CNN, this isn't NBC, this isn't Fox News, okay? They have no need to be objective. When it comes to reviewing games and talking about video games, it's all very subjective, okay? It's their opinion. And I don't get why people get so bent out of shape when someone isn't objective when reviewing a game, because a review is a person's subjective opinion on the game at hand, okay? If every game review was objective truly, it would be, this game has graphics, this game has sound, this game has these controls. You use a mouse and keyboard, or you use a controller to play this game. That is the method of input. That would be objective. That would be truly objective. And if that's what you want out of a game review, and you don't want any more nuance than that, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, but you're a fucking idiot.
Locked in my room, 4 black walls, tied the noose, no recall, no result. Fuck withdraw, rather shoot up till I fall. Murder on call with the 5-9, 20 years and it seemed like a lifetime. I've been hanging every day from a lifeline. Bodies fucking sadder than every nighttime. Smoking that dope.